Welcome to AGORACOM Talks, your weekly go-to source for the best small-cap headlines for over 65 million investors since 2007.
So today your mission is simple. Keep up as we dissect 5 rapid-fire headlines. We're really looking at how North America is frantically trying to reshore its industrial future.
Yeah, that is the exact through line here. I mean, whether we're talking about next-gen defense tech or traditional gold mining,
Right.
These companies aren't just putting out fluffy press releases, they are actively rewiring supply chains to secure domestic independence.
Exactly. Let's kick this off with high-tech energy. We've got HPQ Silicon Inc. You'll see them on the venture exchange under HPQ. So they just inked a letter of intent for an electric propulsion platform, specifically for North American drones and defense markets.
Right, and the critical financial hook for investors here is just the sheer scale of the operation.
Okay, how big are we talking?
Well, their partner, Innov, is ramping up manufacturing to hit 20,000 motors a month by Q3 2026.
Wow, 20,000.
Yeah, and because HPQ holds a 36.8% equity stake in Novacium, they get direct exposure to all of this. It's a major play to capture a defense supply chain that is heavily locked up overseas right now.
Okay, so from powering the future with batteries, let's pivot to fueling it with waste. Pyrogenesis Inc. trading under PYR. They're delivering tech to a $14 million Innofiber pilot facility to convert contaminated biomass into syngas.
Yeah, it's a fascinating project.
So is this essentially modern-day industrial alchemy, like taking toxic trash paint, old solvents, and literally spinning it into high-value synthetic fuels?
I mean, it sounds exactly like magic, but it is pure chemistry. Instead of burning the waste, their plasma tech blasts it with extreme heat
Yeah.
in an oxygen-starved environment. And that breaks the toxic molecules down into their basic atomic elements, leaving you with clean syngas, which flips a huge environmental liability into a profitable asset.
That's incredible. But, to build out all these clean technologies, we obviously need raw materials right here at home. Which brings us to Graphite One, ink ticker GPH. They're engaging an engineering provider for their Ohio battery materials facility.
And the macro driver here is something investors really need to pay attention to. The U.S. is currently 100% import dependent for natural graphite.
It's 100% still.
Exactly. So making their Alaska to Ohio supply chain a reality is absolutely critical.
Well, speaking of Ohio, it's not just building new facilities, it's about cleaning up the old ones. Let's look at Zefiro Methane Corp trading on Cboe Canada as ZEFI. They scored a $2.4 million federal contract to plug 12 Ohio orphan wells.
Right, the orphan well crisis is huge right now.
It is, but wait, let me push back on these financials for a second. That works out to nearly $200,000 per well, which is like 50% above the average ODNR cost.
Yeah, it is a massive premium.
So why is the government paying that? Is environmental remediation secretly becoming one of the most lucrative, high-margin sectors on the market?
Honestly, yes. I mean, it is a perfect storm of low competition and high urgency. You have billions of dollars pouring in from federal infrastructure funding, but very few crews actually have the boots-on-the-ground expertise to safely cap these toxic wells.
So they have total pricing power.
Exactly.
Okay, so securing local resources eventually brings us back to hard assets, right? Traditional mining. STLLR, gold ink ticker STLR, just dropped some massive drilling results at their John Paul deposit. We are talking 13.00 grams per ton of gold over 22.75 meters.
Yeah, those are spectacular numbers. And what's vital here isn't just the grade, it's the expansion potential. These results could actually expand their open pit strike from 400 meters to 1,200 meters.
Tripling the footprint.
Right, which dramatically alters the scale of the entire operation.
So break this down for an investor who might be trying to model a project's early value. Why are these near-surface, high-grade findings considered the ultimate holy grail?
Well, because near-surface ore completely changes your upfront economics. You don't have to spend $1 billion in 5 years digging a mile-deep shaft just to reach the gold.
You just get right to it.
Exactly. You get to it cheaper and faster, which makes the profitability so much more attractive right out of the gate.
Well, there you have it. We've hit you with 5 rapid-fire headlines today. From HPQ's drone motors and PYR's plasma tech, to GPH's graphite loop, ZEFI's high-margin well plugging, and STLR's expanding gold footprint. We've laid out the mechanics, but now it is on you to dive deeper into these compelling financials.
And I will leave you with this final thought to chew on. As we watch all these companies localize everything, from drone batteries to graphite processing, will North America's aggressive rush for resource independence permanently decouple its supply chains from the rest of the world?
That's the big question.
Right. And if so, what happens to the global market left behind?
The rewiring is definitely just getting started. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. We'll catch you on the next one.